Up next, it's our main event between the San Francisco 49ers and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
They stick with McCaffrey. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Five yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
A gain of 5. First down, San Francisco.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Play action now. Purdy. He's got Ayuk downfield. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
And the 49ers.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. McCaffrey running between the tackles. A big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings him to 1st and goal.
That's another 49er first down.
McCaffrey hits the end zone for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series.
Touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Eddie Pinheiro set to
Now
kick
Pinheiro
off.
on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey. 13 next, 13 next. Come on, shot.
Smith start with a throw here. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now we're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards out to catch. That is a job well done.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're hoping to convert here on 2nd and goal. Here's another for him. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Third and goal, Purdy. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Purdy trying on 4th down. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Raiders nothing.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand-in-hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
He's going deep! And it looks great flying through the air, bro, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he goes, third and long. He's looking deep once again. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Smith's going to throw again. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Try getting that one to Brock Bowers. And now it's second down.
Now second and 10.
And again, it's Smith. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 6 yards. It's fourth down.
This is Genty. And this run's overwhelmed. They drive him backwards and off the field with this turnover on downs. San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backward.
Looks through and breaks away. Shoots away from one. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make a much bigger gain. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Throwing here just before halftime. Heaving for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick
Now
off.
Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Alert! 390%! Hey, alert!
From the gun, Smith. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Smith on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers will start this possession at their own 40 after the tackle's made.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29.
It's a
29-yard gain. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. A give, left side to McCaffrey. Here he goes again. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers push their lead further to start the half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He put everything he had into this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down. Third and long for him here. Brought in by his back here. It's Jeanty. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's a Vegas first down. Shotgun snap to Smith. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. It's a race down the right side. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders shrinking the lead some in the third. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders get it back to a 14-point game.
Niners 21, Raiders 7. Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for
Carlson,
the Raiders.
all set now for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10. Now it's McCaffrey. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, 49ers.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers lengthen in the lead at the end of the third. George Kittle, the touchdown.
Eddie Pinheiro.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. And there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action of the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was a thing of beauty.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Dose of the hurry up here.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
For the gun, here's Smith. Tried to connect, but it lines up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Throwing on 3rd, Smith. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Cut near the goal line. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Raiders football, but really just counting down the moments at this point. This game's gotten out of hand. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. He's got it. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
And it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They'll try it right with McCaffrey. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
A run with McCaffrey. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Dumped off to his running back. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. 49ers with a 13-point lead. On 4th down, looks like 49ers sending out Thomas Morstead now to punt. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Smith to the air now. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air. It's Smith. Finds Genty underneath. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Genty.
Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
And 6.
Here he is to throw. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Shotgun give here to Jency. He's able to manage a couple on that run. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They go play action. Here's Smith. Connects on the crosser. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing now. And that's probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Dude, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
The 2-point conversion.
And that one's gone. Zach coming on in this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4. Well, all things going their way through the air at the moment, partner. They pick off a throw for 6, and then they complete a pass of their own to add on 2 more.
Can I be honest with you here, Kate?
Please.
And maybe I'm a bad person for saying this, but every once in a while, I root for chaos.
The Raiders take over first.
I mean, I wouldn't mind a little chaos. I wouldn't mind seeing that one go back through the air the other way and put 2 on the board, but it wasn't to be. That's excellent execution to get the touchdown on the pick 6 and put 2 more on the board.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Smith. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.